What's going on, everybody? Jeremy here, Badlands Flying Club, and today we got Derek Dove with us. He's going to be taking his first flight with us, his discovery flight. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. All right, man, you ready to go?
I am ready.
Good?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sydney traffic, Warrior 3211, departing runway 19. Will be a stealth departure. Sydney. And what we're looking for on the airspeed indicator is 55. Once it hits 55, then we can pull back.
Okay.
You can feel it getting a little, and there's 55. So 60, and then you just... That's it. Let's say we go this way. What do you think? Isn't that pretty awesome?
Oh, yeah.
We're probably climb to about 4,500 feet, which is 1,500 feet from where we're at now. So this is about 1,300 feet off the ground.
Wow.
Does it seem like it?
Not really. So if we can see straight out, does that mean you're just flying level?
So we're actually in a climb right now.
Okay.
And you can see right here on the vertical speed, it says 500 feet per minute. That's what that means. Each one of these is per minute, so we're climbing at 500 feet per minute.
At this angle.
At this angle. So typically what you do, a good reference is put the nose on the horizon, and that will get you in this airplane about 500 feet per minute on the climb. It's a nice steady climb when you do that. So when we level off, this is actually what it looks like when you level off.
Oh, okay.
And that's straight level right there. And then you'll notice that the prop is spinning faster, higher RPMs, we're gaining airspeed, all that. So
okay, that's your airspeed.
This is your airspeed right here.
So we're going about 85, 90?
About 90 right now. Yeah, about that. Yep. But I'm going to climb a little bit higher.
Okay. Where's your
altitude? This is the altitude's right here. So we're at 3,800 feet.
Okay. What is a safe climb speed per minute in the plane?
This plane is 79 knots. And you'll learn all that during your training.
Okay.
You're going to know the VY speeds, VX speeds, the rotation speeds, all that stuff. You're going to have to memorize all of that. But in this plane, it's 79 knots. Starting to get a little bumpy, right?
Yeah, I definitely feel it.
Tell you what we'll do. I know it's a little bumpy, but you want to take the controls for a minute?
Yeah,
I'll do the feet if you just want to do the yoke there.
Oh,
Doesn't much.
Yeah.
Doesn't much.
It felt like it. Now, are you steering it from the back?
No, it's all you. Oh, you mean the tail?
Yeah, it felt like the tail was turning.
No. So if you look right here,
Yeah.
see that ball that's floating back and forth?
Yep.
You want to keep it in the center. And if you, here we'll go straight level my controls for a second. If you push to the right, you're going to feel that. You see that?
Yeah.
You feel the left, you feel the tail kicking out.
Yeah.
You know, you can swing it back and forth. That's what this ball is for. That's to keep the plane coordinated. So if you're in a turn and the ball's to the right, you just step on the right pedal to keep it in the center.
So when it was turning, I was hardly touching it. Was that any of the wind?
You don't have to touch it very much.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a little bit of a turn. Like if you just barely turn it, see how much that turns?
Yeah.
It's quite a bit.
A lot.
And it'll hold that turn like that until you engage it to turn back. And then turn it, and then you can it'll hold it. Just like that.
Wow.
Crazy, huh? And
That's wild.
Straight level. Yeah, you try it. Yeah, it don't take much, does it?
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
A lot less than you would think. It's a little choppy today, so it's a little harder to feel, but you get the idea.
It felt like when it turned really hard, there was a dead spot almost in it. Like it wanted to kind of fall almost. That just made.
We're not falling.
Well, I mean, like the turn.
Oh.
I'm sure that was just me.
Yeah, it's probably you.
What's going on with?
So that one is our navigation, the radio thing that I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
When you tune in, like let's say we wanted to go to Williston. So Williston's VOR is navigation 11. What is it? 11. Then you would tune that in right here. Check it. You'll hear kind of barely. So you take that Morse code and then you match it up to this Morse code, which is right here. That lets you know that you're tuned into the right VOR. And then all you do is you line this up, and then you want to match this with that. So then we would go this way.
Oh.
You see?
Yeah. That makes.
Then once we match that up, like that, then we just follow it that way.
And that should take you to Williston.
And that'll take you to Williston.
Okay.
Yep.
And is this also navigation?
Yeah, there's two different ones. There's this one for that radio and this one's for that radio.
Okay.
Seems to be getting a little smoother. You think?
Definitely feels smoother. A lot different than what it was. Big difference.
Yeah, we'll climb a little bit higher here. So this is the trim, what I keep reaching for right here.
Okay.
Like say I want to climb and I have a lot of pressure, pulling back. If I roll this back, it just relieves the pressure and it'll hold it in that spot.
Okay.
So it'll hold it in that climb, so there's no pressure.
When you're pulling back.
Yeah, when I'm
now,
pulling
if
back.
you wanted to push forward, does that hold it from going forward?
Well, it's just basically, you got to think of it as it'll relieve the pressure. It's just trimming out the airplane. Like if I wanted to go forward and I didn't do anything, it'll automatically slowly go back up because it's trimmed for a climb. And I just push forward and let go, it would just automatically when I push forward and I want it to stay there, then I gotta trim forward again and then relieve the pressure to where it's straight and level.
What is that trim adjusting on the airplane?
On the back, and I can show you when we get out of the airplane.
Okay.
Yeah, on the tail, there's a trim tab on the tail.
Okay. Or was that the deal you showed me earlier?
Yeah, but that's for this one.
Oh.
For the rudder. No. But that was on a different airplane.
That one, yeah.
That was the 150, not this one. This one's different. Okay, 6,500. I'm going to pitch forward. Level off here, and you'll notice we'll start gaining some airspeed. When we get that airspeed, then I just throttle back to cruise here. Right there. And then so this is the mixture. You're probably familiar with what that is. How much air and fuel mixture. Okay, and then once I get higher, I just throttle this back a little bit. So it's not just dumping fuel in there to get a better ratio. And then there you go. That's cruise. We're just out here to have fun, see if you like it.
This
you like
amazing.
it?
Yeah.
Feeling it?
Yeah. So far, this is really
Check that out. Okay, so I'll let you do it again now that it's a little bit smoother, so you can get a better feel of what it's like. Now do a turn.
much better.
Yeah. Try to turn the other way. You can go a little more. About like that's usually how it is.
Pretty intense.
Yeah? Are you nervous?
I think so.
A little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah. You want me to take control?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel better about it.
Okay. It just takes time. You get to get a feel of the airplane. You don't know what it's capable of. You know, when you first, and like I said, it's still a little bumpy, so it's not that smooth. It's a little hard to feel. But it's a very stable airplane. It's a great trainer, and you just got to get comfortable with it, and that just comes with time. That's the only way you're going to get comfortable with it. But it's a lot of fun, huh?
It's a lot of fun, yeah. Definitely fun. Yes, I didn't really know what to expect either, so touching the controls is really different.
Yeah, it is. You can really feel the pressure. There's a lot of pressure. You know?
Whenever it moves in and out?
Yeah, feel that. Push it in and out. See how much pressure that is?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, push it down.
That from the trim?
That's just the pressure it takes to move the tail up and down.
Okay.
So if you wanted to go down, you really gotta push it. You see that?
Yeah.
Or if you pull up, you can feel that in your seat.
Oh yeah.
It's like a roller coaster.
Absolutely. Oh.
Yeah.
That is really neat.
Yep. And that's what I mean. So if you want to go down, if you feel all that pressure that it takes to do that.
Yeah.
So if you push down, then you can roll the trim, and then it just takes all that pressure off. Now you don't even have to, see? What I did there is I switched tanks. Because there's a left tank and a right tank. This is my timer.
Lewis 10, 6 on the downwind, 4 on 4, Lewis.
Did you switch tanks because you're out on
No,
one?
no.
Or just to balance it?
I didn't run out. Just to balance it.
Okay.
Yeah, every 30 minutes I switch from one side to the other.
Okay.
So I can evenly burn the fuel.
Who are we hearing on?
That's another airplane over there by Williston. So you can, everyone in this area uses the same frequency, like Williston, Watford, or any of the surrounding areas. We all talk on the same frequency.
Okay.
So we know where all the other airplanes are at and what they're doing. That's why I do the radio calls, so I let everybody else know where I'm at and what my intentions are.
Okay.
Can we go try landing?
Sounds good.
Yeah. You know where the airport's at?
Yeah, the airport is down there. I think.
Nope. That's Fairview.
Really?
Yeah. Sydney's over there.
Wow. I didn't realize we traveled that far.
Yeah, we've just been kind of flying around.
Does Fairview have an airport as well?
It has something like a grass strip, or a private strip, but oh, it's right here. Yeah. Look.
Oh, wow.
See it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little grass strip.
That some like a crop duster's place?
Probably. I'm assuming so. Alright, so how far out are we? Let's see. You're about 10 miles. So what I'm going to do is put your seatbelt on, and I'm going to tune into the AWAS just to see what the weather's doing and see where the wind's blowing.
Okay.
Airport. Automated weather observation. 2221 Zulu. Wind 180 at 08. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 37 Celsius. Dew point 08 Celsius. Altimeter 2984. Remarks. Density altitude 5,000.
Okay, so it said what was the wind? 180?
They said 0.8.
0.8? That's 180, which is a little trick. So you can tune this to, I'm going to go on runway 19, right? So the wind is blowing this way, almost right down the runway, which is good. So you want to choose runway 19, you can see it's blowing at 180, so it's blowing almost directly down the runway.
So you're landing into the wind.
Yep, you want to land into the wind. Because if you were to land the other way, the wind is actually going to push you, and you're trying to land on the runway, and it's trying to push you off the runway. But if you go into the wind, it's going to slow you down and stop you.
Okay.
Because it's resistance against you. See what I'm saying? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to make a radio call, let these guys know, whoever's in the area, that we're coming in. Okay. Sydney traffic, Warrior 38211 is 7 miles to the northeast, inbound 19. Sydney. You ever seen the lights on a runway?
Yes.
You've seen those lights, right? You know that you can control those from this airplane? Turn them off and on? With all you do is you tap this button 7 times. Probably won't see it because it's daylight, but that's how you turn the lights on.
And can you adjust the dimness and the brightness?
You can, by how many times you click it. Okay, you're up, man.
No dice.
You're up. I'm here.
I have no idea.
I'll talk you through it. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to let you do that.
This is probably one of the most intense parts of it, I would.
Yeah, it is. So one of the reasons I turned the lights on is because I wanted to show you something.
Okay.
On the left side of the runway, you're going to see some lights. You're going to see those two. There's two lights on the left side. They're white now because we're high. But what they do is they guide you. They put you on a glide slope to get you down to the runway at the proper angle.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see them or not. When you're on the proper angle, when you're too high, they're going to both be white. When you're on the proper angle, it'll be red and white. If you're too low, it'll be red and red. The closer we get,
I can see the white and the red.
Yep, that means we're on the proper angle. So let me do a radio call. Sydney traffic, Warrior 38211, 2 mile final, 19, Sydney. Then notch your flaps in. Okay, see red and white. So this is the proper angle to get down to the runway. If you were too high, it would be white and white. If you're too low, it would be red and red. But since it's red and white, that's the right glide slope.
Okay.
What that is the flaps. See how the flaps are coming down there?
Yeah, right here.
Yep. See, man, there's nothing to it.
No, you make it look easy.
Do I?
Yep, very.
Well, with practice, you'll get there too.
Those lights over there are all planes.
Yes. Yep. Sydney traffic, Warrior 38211 is clear of runway. Sydney. It's kind of like what I was explaining here with the needle.
Uh-huh.
It just guides you down at the right angle to the runway, to a safe angle, I should say. So you're clear of obstacles.
Okay.
But that's it, man. Not bad, right?
No, not at all. That was.
What's cool is see when you land, this automatically comes up, so you can taxi. You know where you're taxiing to.
Okay. So at this point, we're on the ground. This does nothing.
Nope. Don't do anything. You control everything with your feet.
Okay.
So right, left, and then you push forward for the brakes. And that's individual. Left and right brakes.
Okay.
Dude, I think it's like, it literally is 100 degrees out here, isn't it?
I think 97 when I was coming down.
Yeah, that's what it is right now. But we're in a tin can. So
Yes.
it feels all of 105, doesn't it?
Yep.
Alright, we'll just pull up, top off here.
Okay.
Then we'll just go park it.
Tie it down.
What's that?
And you tie it down.
Yeah, then we'll tie it down. We'll just park it over there rather than the other one.
Holy hell, man.
It is really hot.
Yeah, man, it's toasty. All right, so we're back on the ground. That was pretty fun. It got a little choppy up there, but what do you think?
Definitely choppy.
Yeah.
More choppy than a big plane.
How did it feel?
Kind of like a roller coaster at times.
Yeah, I mean to have the controls and stuff.
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I suppose. That was the first time though, wasn't it?
Yes.
First time flying a plane?
Yes.
And it was pretty choppy, so on a smoother day, it could be a little more fun. Hopefully your next flight, you are gonna do it again, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I hope it's smoother.
It should be. I hope it is too. So, yeah, that's it. Till next time. See ya.